Be me. 41, senior partner at civil rights law firm in Charlotte, North Carolina. Making $285,000 base salary plus contingency fees from settlements. Total about $400,000 annually. Firm is called Morrison & Associates. We specialize in employment discrimination cases, particularly sexual harassment, gender discrimination, hostile workplace claims. Medium-sized firm, 15 attorneys. I'm one of 3 named partners. Been practicing law for 16 years. Built reputation as fierce advocate for women. Started as associate at big corporate firm. Hated defending companies against victims. Left after 5 years to start plaintiff side practice, representing employees. Mostly women claiming harassment, discrimination, retaliation by male bosses. This is my mission, holding powerful men accountable for their behavior. Made partner 4 years ago. Handle firm's highest profile cases. Win rate is excellent. 78% of cases settle favorably. Only lost 3 trials in 11 years. Known in Charlotte legal community as aggressive, uncompromising advocate. Some opposing counsel call me difficult. I call myself effective. March 2024, I'm representing major case that could define my career. Client is Jennifer Matthews, 34, former VP at large financial services company. She's suing for sexual harassment and wrongful termination, asking $8 million in damages. Claims her boss, CFO of the company, made repeated unwanted advances. When she refused, he created hostile work environment, then fired her. This is textbook harassment case, well documented, strong evidence. Company is called Piedmont Financial Services, publicly traded, $2 billion market cap. They have deep pockets. They'll settle big to avoid trial publicity. Opposing counsel is attorney named Marcus Chun, 45, partner at defense firm. Robinson & Hayes, big corporate defense firm, 200-plus attorneys across Southeast. Marcus is their top litigator, handles all major employment cases. He's good, very good, meticulous preparation, strong courtroom presence. We faced each other twice before. I won 1 settlement. He won 1 trial. This case is evenly matched, could go either way. Discovery phase has been contentious, fighting over every document request. Marcus is aggressive in depositions, thorough in his questioning, but always professional, never crosses ethical lines, plays by the rules. Which sometimes frustrates me, hard to find leverage against him. April 15th, major deposition scheduled, Jennifer Matthews being deposed. This is critical. Her testimony needs to be strong and consistent. We've prepared extensively, practiced her answers, reviewed timeline. Deposition is at Marcus's firm, downtown Charlotte high-rise office. I arrive with Jennifer. We're shown to large conference room. Marcus is already there with court reporter and video operator. Also present is HR director from Piedmont Financial, woman named Patricia Moore. Standard defense team setup, nothing unusual. Deposition begins. Marcus is methodical as always, questioning Jennifer about her work history, performance reviews, interactions with CFO. He's looking for inconsistencies, trying to undermine her credibility. Jennifer is doing well, staying composed, answering carefully. We break for lunch after 3 hours. Deposition is going okay. Marcus is professional throughout, no inappropriate behavior. Actually, he's annoyingly professional, can't object to anything he's doing. After lunch, deposition resumes for another 4 hours. More detailed questioning about specific incidents Jennifer reported. Marcus is picking apart timeline, questioning her memory of dates, finding small inconsistencies, nothing major, but building doubt. He's doing exactly what good defense attorney does. It's frustrating. Deposition ends at 5:30 p.m. Standard closing procedures. Marcus thanks everyone professionally, schedules next deposition. We pack up, leave his office. Nothing unusual about the day. Except I'm worried. Marcus exposed some weaknesses in Jennifer's timeline. Small contradictions that defense will use to attack her credibility at trial. This case is not as strong as I thought. Settlement might be lower than expected. Drive home thinking about how to strengthen our position. Need something to shift leverage back to our side. Some way to put defense on defensive instead of us. That night, idea forms, risky idea, unethical idea, but effective idea if I can pull it off. What if Marcus himself became the problem? What if he engaged in inappropriate behavior toward me? That would compromise his position, maybe get him removed from case. Company would settle fast to avoid their attorney being accused too. It's manipulation, but men have been manipulating women in the legal system forever. Maybe it's time to use their own tactics against them. April 17th, I filed complaint with North Carolina State Bar. Formal ethics complaint against Marcus Chun, alleging he made inappropriate sexual comments during deposition, that he created hostile environment through suggestive remarks, that his behavior constituted sexual harassment of opposing counsel. Complaint is detailed, specific, describes incidents that never happened. During lunch break, Mr. Chen commented on my appearance in sexual manner. He made suggestion that we could work out settlement over drinks. He stood unnecessarily close while reviewing documents, invading personal space. His behavior created intimidating environment that interfered with my representation. All fabricated, completely false, but written convincingly. Also send letter to managing partner at Robinson & Hayes, copying Jennifer as my client, claiming Marcus's behavior was inappropriate, demanding he be removed from case due to professional misconduct. This is nuclear option, but calculated risk. Bar complaints take months to investigate. By then, case will be settled. Even if complaint is dismissed later, damage to Marcus will be done. His reputation will be questioned. Firm will be cautious, will have leverage. April 18th, Robinson & Hayes responds to my letter. Managing partner, woman named Susan Roberts, calls me directly. Ms. Morrison, I received your letter regarding Mr. Chun. These are serious allegations. We take them very seriously. I appreciate that. His behavior was completely inappropriate. Can you provide more details about when these incidents occurred? I elaborate on the fabricated story, adding details. Susan sounds concerned. We'll be conducting internal investigation. In the meantime, we'll have different attorney take over the case. Perfect, exactly what I wanted. Marcus is off the case. New attorney will need time to get up to speed. Delay works in our favor. Settlement negotiations will be easier with less experienced attorney. April 20th, Marcus calls me directly. His voice is tense. Ms. Morrison, I need to talk to you about your bar complaint. I don't think we should be speaking directly given the complaint. That's exactly why we need to speak, because the complaint is false. I never made any inappropriate comments or advances. That's your interpretation. I found your behavior inappropriate. What specific comments did I make that were inappropriate? Can't quote specific words because none were said. It was your tone and demeanor, the overall environment you created. I was professional throughout the deposition, you know that. I know what I experienced, and I've reported it. Marcus is quiet for a moment, then speaks carefully. I have the complete video recording of the deposition. 7 hours of footage showing every interaction we had. There are no inappropriate comments or behavior anywhere on that recording. Feel first flutter of concern, video recording. Depositions are recorded, but I assumed it was just Jennifer being questioned. Didn't think about breaks and side conversations being captured. The recording shows deposition testimony, not private conversations. It shows everything, including lunch break in the conference room, where we discussed scheduling and procedure, nothing else. I also have my assistant's contemporaneous notes from the entire day. And Patricia Moore from Piedmont was present the whole time. She's willing to provide statement that nothing inappropriate occurred. This is problem. He has evidence, multiple witnesses. But I'm committed now, can't back down. I stand by my complaint. Your behavior was inappropriate. Then you're lying, and I will prove it. He hangs up. I'm left with uncomfortable feeling. Maybe this was mistake, but too late now. Complaint is filed. April 25th, North Carolina State Bar opens formal investigation. They send me letter requesting detailed statement and any evidence. I provide written statement elaborating on the fabricated incidents, describing Marcus's alleged comments in more detail, creating timeline of inappropriate behavior throughout the deposition. Also claim he sent inappropriate text message after deposition. Fabricate screenshot of text that never existed. This is getting deeper, more lies to support initial lie. But I'm protecting my client. That's what matters. Getting justice for Jennifer, even if it requires bending rules. May 1st, State Bar investigator contacts me for interview. Her name is Diana Foster, 52, former prosecutor, very experienced. We meet at her office. She's professional but skeptical. Walk me through exactly what happened during the deposition. I repeat my fabricated story. She's taking detailed notes. You said Mr. Chin made comment about your appearance. What were his exact words? Have to make up dialogue on the spot. He said something like, "You look very nice today," in a suggestive tone. What made the tone suggestive? The way he looked at me when he said it, the implication. Diana is writing everything down. Her face is neutral. You mentioned he suggested drinks to discuss settlement. When did this occur? During lunch break, we were alone in the conference room briefly. The deposition notice lists Patricia Moore as attendee. Was she not present during lunch break? Trap didn't think through the witness presence. She stepped out briefly. That's when he made the comment. Diana makes note of this, continues questioning. You provided screenshot of text message from Mr. Chun. Can you show me the actual message on your phone? Don't have actual message because it never existed. I deleted it after screenshot. His number is blocked now. You deleted the original evidence, but kept screenshot. Yes, I didn't want to see his number anymore. Diana is clearly suspicious now. Questions continue. Interview lasts 2 hours. She's drilling into every detail. Finding inconsistencies, timeline problems, lack of corroboration. Leave the interview knowing it didn't go well. May 10th, Diana interviews Marcus Chun for his statement. She also interviews Patricia Moore, the HR director who was present. She reviews complete 7-hour video recording of deposition. She examines phone records to verify if text was sent. She interviews court reporter who was present entire time. She interviews Marcus's assistant who took contemporaneous notes. Every piece of evidence contradicts my story. Video shows Marcus was professional throughout. No inappropriate comments. Patricia Moore states she was present the entire time, including lunch. Never saw Marcus and me alone. Never heard inappropriate remarks. Phone records show no text message sent from Marcus's number to mine. Court reporter confirms professional atmosphere. No concerning behavior. Marcus's assistant provides detailed notes showing standard professional interactions. May 20th, Diana Foster completes her investigation report. Sends it to State Bar Disciplinary Committee with recommendation. I receive copy of the report. Reading it is devastating. Investigation finds no credible evidence supporting Ms. Morrison's allegations. Multiple witnesses contradict her account of events. Video evidence directly refutes claimed inappropriate behavior. Phone records disprove alleged text message. Substantial evidence suggests allegations were fabricated. Report recommends disciplinary action against me. Evidence indicates Ms. Morrison filed false ethics complaint. Misused bar disciplinary process to gain litigation advantage. Made materially false statements during investigation. Conduct violates rules of professional conduct 8.1, 8.4. Recommendation is suspension or disbarment pending hearing. Feel panic rising. This was supposed to give me leverage. Instead, I'm facing discipline, possibly losing my law license. May 25th, Marcus files motion to dismiss my case against Piedmont, based on my fabrication of ethics complaint. Motion argues I've engaged in litigation misconduct, fabricated allegations to gain unfair advantage in pending lawsuit, requests sanctions, attorney fees, dismissal with prejudice. Also files civil defamation lawsuit against me personally, seeking $5 million in damages for harm to reputation and career. Claims my false accusations damaged his professional standing, caused emotional distress, subjected him to investigation. Now I'm defending against defamation suit while facing bar discipline. Client Jennifer Matthews calls me. She's confused and angry. What is going on? Why is opposing counsel suing you? Did you really make false accusations against him? I was trying to help our case by getting him removed. By lying? You lied about sexual harassment. Do you understand how that undermines real victims? I'm a real victim, and you just made my case look like a fraud. Jennifer fires me as her attorney, hires new counsel. New attorney reviews the situation, settles case for $400,000, much less than the $8 million we were seeking. Jennifer blames me for weak settlement, considers suing me for malpractice. June 15th, formal disciplinary hearing before State Bar. 3-member panel will determine if I violated ethics rules, and if so, what sanctions are appropriate. My attorney is a woman named Patricia Williams, experienced in bar defense. She's blunt in our preparation meeting. The evidence against you is overwhelming. Video, witnesses, phone records all prove you lied. Best case is lengthy suspension. Worst case is disbarment. You need to show remorse and take responsibility. Hearing begins. Diana Foster presents investigation findings. Shows video deposition footage, plays entire 7-hour recording. Clearly shows Marcus was professional throughout, no inappropriate behavior. Patricia Moore testifies about being present the entire time. I never saw Mr. Chun behave inappropriately toward Ms. Morrison. He was professional and courteous, standard deposition conduct. I was surprised by her allegations because they don't match what I witnessed. Court reporter testifies similarly. I've reported hundreds of depositions. Mr. Chin's conduct was entirely proper. No inappropriate comments, no suggestive behavior, nothing unusual. Phone expert testifies about records. No text message was sent from Mr. Chin's number to Ms. Morrison's number on dates she claims, or any date within relevant time frame. The screenshot she provided cannot be verified as authentic. Marcus testifies about impact of false allegations. I've been practicing law for 20 years without any ethics complaints. A mess. Morrison's accusations subjected me to investigation by bar and my firm. Clients questioned whether they could trust me. Colleagues were suspicious. My reputation was damaged by completely fabricated allegations, all because she wanted tactical advantage in a lawsuit. Then it's my turn to testify. Panel chair asks directly, Ms. Morrison, did you fabricate these allegations against Mr. Chun? Patricia advised me to take responsibility, show remorse. But admitting it means disbarment is certain. Try to hedge. I believe I experienced his behavior as inappropriate. Panel chair is not accepting evasion. We have 7 hours of video showing professional conduct. We have multiple witnesses contradicting your account. We have phone records disproving your text message claim. Did you fabricate these allegations? Yes or no? Long pause. Everyone is waiting. Finally have to admit it. Yes, I fabricated the allegations. Complete silence in the hearing room. Why did you do this? I thought it would help my client's case if opposing counsel was removed. So you filed false ethics complaint to gain litigation advantage. Yes. And you made materially false statements during investigation. Yes. Panel chair looks disgusted. You violated multiple rules of professional conduct. Rule 8.1. False statements to bar during investigation. Rule 8.4. Conduct involving dishonesty, fraud, deceit. Rule 3.1. Frivolous claims to harass or maliciously injure. Rule 8.4. Death conduct prejudicial to administration of justice. She continues. You also weaponize sexual harassment allegations. False accusations undermine real victims. Damage credibility of women who genuinely experience harassment. You've harmed the very cause you claim to champion. Panel deliberates for 1 hour, returns with decision. North Carolina State Bar finds MS. Morrison violated multiple ethics rules. Conduct was intentional, dishonest, and harmful to legal profession. False allegations damaged attorney's reputation without basis. Misuse bar disciplinary process for tactical litigation advantage. Sanction is announced. Ms. Morrison's law license is hereby disbarred. Effective immediately, permanent revocation. Name will be removed from roll of attorneys. Must notify all clients, return files, cease practice immediately. Disbarred permanently. Can never practice law again. 16 years of legal career ended in one hearing. Walk out of that hearing knowing everything is over. Not just job, entire professional identity, career, income, future. June 20th, firm partnership meeting. I'm summoned to explain. Managing partner, woman named Elizabeth Warren, no relation to Senator. She's read the bar decision. Her face is furious. You've brought disgrace to this firm. Your disbarment reflects on all of us. Clients are questioning whether to stay with firm. You need to resign your partnership immediately. Hand in resignation. Partnership agreement requires buyout. But given circumstances, there will be no buyout payment. My equity stake, worth about $850,000, is forfeited. Lose the partnership, the equity, everything. Also lose my $285,000 salary immediately. No severance, no final payment, just terminated. Clients I was representing are transferred to other attorneys. I have to explain to each one why I can no longer represent them. Most are understanding, some are angry. You were supposed to fight for women. Instead, you lied about harassment. How can we trust women's accusations now when lawyers fake them? Each conversation is humiliating reminder of what I've done. July 2024, Marcus's defamation lawsuit against me proceeds. My legal malpractice insurance won't cover it. Policy excludes coverage for intentional misconduct. Have to hire defense attorney out of pocket, cost mounting. Marcus's attorneys are deposing me, building case. Showing how my false allegations damaged his reputation. Lost clients who questioned his integrity. Subjected him to firm investigation and bar scrutiny. Caused emotional distress and reputational harm. September 2024, defamation trial. Jury returns verdict. $2.8 million in damages awarded to Marcus Chun. Compensatory damages for reputational harm. Lost income. Punitive damages for malicious false statements. I don't have $2.8 million. Don't have anything close to that. Have to file bankruptcy, lose my house, my savings, everything. From $400,000 attorney with partnership equity to bankrupt and disbarred. October 2024, criminal investigation begins. District Attorney's Office reviewing whether to charge me. Filing false police report, obstruction of justice, perjury. Lying to State Bar during investigation could be criminal. My criminal defense attorney warns this is serious. You admitted under oath to fabricating allegations. That's potential criminal liability, not just civil. DA is under pressure from local bar to prosecute. Make example that false accusations will face consequences. December 2024, DA files criminal charges. 2 counts, filing false report, perjury to investigating body. Misdemeanor charges, but carry potential jail time. I'm 42, disbarred, bankrupt, facing criminal prosecution. All because I filed false ethics complaint to win a lawsuit. January 2025, criminal trial. I plead guilty to reduced charge. Single misdemeanor count of making false statement to official body. Sentence is 60 days in county jail, 2 years probation. Plus $10,000 fine, community service, permanent record. Serve 45 days with time off for good behavior. Released to probation, unemployable as attorney, massive debt. March 2025, I'm 42, working as paralegal at small firm. Making $42,000 annually, less than 1/10 of attorney salary. Can't practice law, can only do support work. My law degree is worthless decoration on wall. Student loans of $180,000 still outstanding, in default. Bankruptcy didn't discharge them. They'll follow me forever. Living in small apartment, $950 per month, barely making ends meet. Meanwhile, Marcus Chun is thriving, his reputation restored. Bar investigation vindicated him completely. Won $2.8 million judgment against me that he'll never collect. But the victory cleared his name, showed allegations were false. He's back to handling major cases, reputation enhanced, if anything. The attorney who was falsely accused and proved his innocence. Known now for integrity, for professionalism, for being victim of false accusations. Meanwhile, I'm the cautionary tale. The attorney who fabricated harassment allegations and got disbarred. Used in legal ethics courses as example of what never to do. My case is studied by law students as professional misconduct. 1 year after disbarment. Run into former colleague at courthouse. I'm there filing documents as paralegal. She's there as attorney. We were associates together years ago. She's sympathetic. I heard about what happened. I'm sorry it ended that way. It was my own fault. I made terrible decisions. Why did you do it? Fabricate allegations against Marcus. Think about this honestly. I thought it would help my client win. I thought ends justified means that fighting patriarchy allowed shortcuts. I thought because I was fighting for women, the lie was acceptable. She's quiet, then responds thoughtfully. But you weren't fighting for women, you were fighting for litigation advantage. And you damaged actual victims by making false harassment claim. Made it harder for real victims to be believed. She's absolutely right. I hurt the cause I claim to support. Marcus Chun is good attorney and good person. He didn't deserve what you did to him. And real harassment victims don't deserve to be undermined by fake accusations. We part ways. Her heading to court as attorney. Me heading back to firm as paralegal. 2 years after disbarment, I'm 43, still paralegal, making $44,000. Still in bankruptcy, still on probation, still dealing with consequences. See article in Legal Journal about rise in false bar complaints. Attorneys using ethics process as litigation weapon. My case is featured prominently as example. Morrison case led to reforms in how bar handles complaints. Increased scrutiny of allegations made during active litigation. Enhanced penalties for false complaints filed for tactical advantage. My misconduct led to system-wide changes. But I'm the example, the cautionary tale, the reason reforms were needed. Jennifer Matthews, my former client, is quoted in article. My attorney's false accusations damaged my real case. Made it look like we were willing to lie to win. Undermined credibility of genuine harassment victims like me. I settled for fraction of what case was worth because of her misconduct. She's right. I destroyed her case along with my career. 3 years after disbarment. See Marcus Chun speak at legal conference. He's presenting on ethics and professionalism in litigation. Topic is maintaining integrity even when opposing counsel doesn't. I'm attending as paralegal for attorney I work for. Marcus sees me in audience, nods acknowledgement, continues presentation. His talk is about importance of honesty in legal profession. I was falsely accused by opposing counsel seeking litigation advantage. She filed fabricated ethics complaint, made false statements to bar. Put me through months of investigation and reputational damage. But the truth came out through video evidence and witness testimony. The system worked. False accusations were exposed. She was disbarred, faced criminal prosecution, lost everything. He's talking about me without naming me. Everyone knows. The lesson is not that false accusations always fail, but that truth and evidence ultimately prevail, and that attorneys who abandon ethics will face consequences. Audience applauds. Several attendees ask questions about maintaining professionalism. After presentation, Marcus approaches me, surprisingly gracious. How are you doing? Working as paralegal, rebuilding from bottom, dealing with consequences. I'm sorry it ended the way it did. Wait, he's apologizing? He did nothing wrong. You don't need to apologize. I fabricated allegations against you. I know, and you faced appropriate consequences. But I don't take pleasure in seeing your career destroyed. He's being more gracious than I deserve. What you did was wrong, unethical, harmful. But I hope you've learned from it, and I hope you find a way forward. We talked for a few more minutes. He's professional and kind. Everything I accused him of not being, he actually is. His professionalism wasn't harassment, it was competence. His thoroughness wasn't hostility, it was diligence. His success wasn't oppression, it was skill. And I tried to destroy him with lies because I was losing fairly. 4 years after disbarment, I'm 45, still paralegal, making $46,000. Still dealing with bankruptcy, criminal record, ruined reputation. Marcus Chun is now managing partner at Robinson & Hayes, leading the firm, mentoring young attorneys, highly respected. The false accusations didn't destroy him, they validated him, showed his integrity under fire, enhanced his reputation. Meanwhile, I'm a permanent example of what happens to dishonest attorneys. Can never practice law again, can never recover career. From $400,000 partner to $46,000 paralegal because of false allegations. That's what I live with every day at 45. Former attorney who fabricated harassment accusations. To gain advantage in lawsuit, I was losing. Got disbarred, criminally prosecuted, bankrupted. While attorney, I falsely accused, thrived, and advanced. All because I thought lying was acceptable if it served my cause. That fighting for women justified dishonesty. That ends justified means and truth didn't matter. Learned through disbarment and criminal conviction. That truth always matters in legal profession. That false accusations harm real victims. That ethics can't be sacrificed for tactical advantage. That dishonesty destroys careers and lives. Now I'm here, 45, working as paralegal. Watching attorneys practice law, I can never practice again. While Marcus Chun leads major firm, I try to destroy. With false allegations that only destroyed me. That's my legacy in North Carolina legal community. The disbarred attorney who fabricated sexual harassment. To win a case, she was losing fairly. And lost everything learning that lies have consequences. Especially lies about harassment that harm real victims. And damage the credibility of women everywhere. That's what cost me my career, my license, my future. All for tactical advantage in one lawsuit. That I lost anyway along with everything else. Because I chose dishonesty over integrity. And learned too late that legal profession requires truth above all else. Even when truth means losing. That's the lesson that destroyed my life, but should have guided it from the start.